Hi, it's Carol here from the stampingground.co.uk. Thank you for joining me, and today's project is this little sweet bag or box. Nice to put sweets, chocolates, or any small gift in here. It's made with one sheet of designer series paper, and you get 2 boxes from it, so it's quite good. So I'll pop this over here, and we need our designer series paper, 1 piece of cardstock at 4" by 1 3/4. It doesn't really matter what colour this is. It's going to go in the bottom of your box. So we shall score first and start on the side that you want inside your bag. So I'm going to use this as the front of my bag, just like this. So we want to score at 1", 4 3/4, 7, and 10 3/4. Then just turn it 90 degrees and score at 4, 5 3/4, 9 3/4, and 11 1/2. I'll have all the measurements on my blog as well, so don't worry about writing them down. Pop that out. So with the 1/2" score line at the top, we are going to cut at 6". And that's our 2 boxes. Well, nearly, they've not made up yet. Just put one to the side. And when I can find where I've put my scissors, found them. Right, whichever is the easiest side to see the score line, I think it might be this. On the 1/2" side, there's 2 little squares here, which we want to take out. Oops. Like that. And then you have one side at 1 3/4 and a 1" side. It's the one that is 1 3/4. And we're going to cut up all the score lines to the first score line there. You have to feel for them when it's quite a dark paper like this. And then we're going to notch out and all these. You don't have to do this, but it does make it neater. And also on this little flap here. And then on this score line, to turn over and burnish. And then the flaps, just fold up and burnish these as well. Quite difficult when it's a paper that you can't see your score lines on too well, and it's more difficult for you because I can't show you where they are as good. And then any other score lines, burnish those as well. There we are. I'll turn that back. And we want to put glue on this line here. You can put tape on if you want. This is a new glue, so I'm being careful. I don't want it splodging out. So come up to meet the lines, keeping everything nice and even. And take your bone folder. Just give it a nice press. And these two flaps here, I just put a little bit of glue underneath just to keep them down. You don't have to, again, it's entirely up to you. And turn it upside down and fold in. I'm going to have, this is the back, so I'll pop that like that. As this doesn't meet and come across all the way to here, just be careful how much glue you're putting in, and it doesn't come past the flap. You'll see what I mean in a minute. You don't want it coming out here. Turn it upside down, well, turn it the right way up and just press your bone folder in. And then the piece of paper, the piece of cardstock that's 4 inch by 1 3/4, we're going to put a bit of glue on that and pop it in, which will reinforce the bottom. Press it down with your bone folder. And that's it, nearly finished. Nice, quick and easy project. So I've put some Weathers Original in here. You can obviously put what you want in. The actual cellophane bag I've used is one from the ones that you pop cards in, and they've got a little flap over that sticks down. Well, I've actually cut it off, and this, when it's cut off, measures approximately 9 inch by 4 3/4. But you can use whatever size you want that will fit within this bag. So pop your sweets in and take your ribbon. Tie a bow. And then for the sentiment, here we are. We want a piece, I'm using Mossy Meadow and the Petal Pink. This is the tailored tag punch, and we want one of each colour. With the background one, I'm going to cut it in half and pop. Put a little bit of glue, you don't need a lot. There we are. Now the sentiment I'm using is from the wrapped bouquet. I can't see what it says now. Thanks, friend. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. I'm just going to quickly make sure I've got it. No, that's make sure I've got it the correct way up. There we are. I'm going to take a glue dot. Let's pop it on the back. And I've taken a little piece of ribbon and tied that into a knot rather than a bow, because I think it's too small to take a bow there, depending on the ribbon you're using. So I think a little knot is just as nice. So there we are. I think that looks nicer than giving somebody a bag of Werther's. I think that looks a little bit special. So I hope you've enjoyed the project, and I'll be back soon with another one for you. And until then, thank you and bye-bye.